Hi guys, I'm Rebecca and these are my reviews, and I have my IPSY Glam Bag Plus for the month of July. Also, I just got an email from IPSY saying that starting August 1st through the 3rd, I guess, they're going to start allowing you to pick 3 of your products and then 2 will be surprises, and then you can still do the add-ons and stuff. This month I didn't do any add-ons, but I do generally love the whole add-on thing because they often have really great deals. So anyway, let's go ahead and start with the item that I chose, which is this eyeshadow. This is from MAKIAGE, and first of all, the packaging on this is so cool. Even the box that it came in looks like a little Pac-Man box, and I just love it. The shade is Alter Ego, which is this gorgeous metallic purpley shade. I hope that you can see the color because it's so pretty, and I love the packaging. It's quite heavy duty, and it opens, like you have to open it from the side. It doesn't have a lip in the front to do it. Sort of strange, but still very cool. So this is one of those shadows that kind of feels like a cream, but you can also use it as a powder, and you can use it wet or dry. So I have it on my eyes today, and this is the only eyeshadow that I have on. And I wanted to do that specifically so that I could show you guys that if you use it with a fluffy brush, you're going to get less product and it'll be, you know, a little fainter, but it's still going to be a lovely metallic purple kind of a shade. And then you can use either like a flat shader brush, or even better, just your finger to pack on the color if you really want that intense color. I even used like a smudgy brush to use it as a liner. So this is all that I have on my eyes today, and just using different brushes, I got different results. When I was reading through the reviews on this, I saw that somebody had said that they thought it didn't have a lot of pigment, and I think they were just using the wrong sort of brush for that sort of a result, you know? And so depending on the brush that you use, and this goes for like all eyeshadows, depending on how you apply it, you're going to get different results. So if you have been struggling with this, try it either wet your brush a little bit, that works really well, or just shove your finger in there and put it on that way if you really want some heavy duty, fabulous purpley. Speaking of which, let me show you. Look at that. See? So much pigment. Oh my gosh. Like, no, you just use your finger and boom, baby. And then you can like smudge it on with your finger and then use a fluffy brush to blend out the edges, and it does blend out really, really nicely. I'm loving this. I just talked about this one shadow for like 10 minutes. Okay, I also got a 3-pack of these MÍDFLOWER Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizing Masks. These are sheet masks, and I love me some sheet masks. I did this one this morning. They're all the same, by the way. And it, you know, nothing special except that you're supposed to leave it on for 30 minutes, which seemed like a really long time. Maybe I'm just impatient, but I thought that the results were quite nice. My skin looked nice and plump and lovely. I love them. I'm super happy to have them. I adore sheet masks. I especially like using them in the morning before I put on my makeup, or like, you know, before an event or something fancy like that, just because they do make my skin look really hydrated and plumped, and then I can, you know, put on my makeup and go out and feel youthful. This is a primer, and this one is a Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer from CIATÉ London. It smells like Watermelon Jolly Ranchers, like totally. It's got a little pump top and it's a squeezy, squishy tube. So, you know, I dig the packaging. I'm not sure what those things floating around in it are supposed to be. Not so sure about that. The texture on this is very much like a hair gel. I mean, it feels like a sticky, kind of thick, viscous gel. There's no other way to describe it. And when you put it on your face, like somebody when I was reading through the reviews was like, oh, I love to put this on and just use it on its own. I don't think that I personally would do that, because it did make my face feel kind of shiny and sticky. And a lot of the more oily skin people said that they were not a big fan. I do generally have kind of dry to normal skin, so for me, I think it would be great. Also, I have lots of wrinkles, so it's always nice to get a little extra hydration, plump up those wrinkles. The watermelon is supposed to be really good for your skin. I'm not so sure about the scent, just because it is very Jolly Rancher, and a lot of people do not like scented things on their face, but it didn't seem totally offensive, and I felt like it went away. I'm not smelling any watermelon on my face right now, and so for me, the scent wasn't a big issue. I do like the texture as far as a primer though, because when I put my foundation on, and I used a brush, I didn't use my fingers, but it like glided over it in a totally different way than it normally does on just my bare skin or even using other primers. But it didn't make it like sticky, it didn't pill up or anything. Sometimes weird primers will do that. It went on very smoothly, very nicely. And I don't know, it was like, this I feel like is the first primer that I've really noticed a difference in how my makeup went on in a good way. So I'm gonna continue using this. I've only used it really just once, just today, but so far I actually like it, and I did not think that I was going to. This I do not like. This is from YENSA. This is a Super 8 lip oil, and it has all sorts of wonderful oils in it, and although it looks sort of garish in the tube, it really comes off as translucent with maybe a slight pink tint. You can kind of see it on my hand, or can you? Because it's pretty transparent. I don't like this at all. I do not like the way that it feels on my lips. It makes my lips feel even more chapped and dry. I even did like a lip scrub and put this on, and just, I couldn't. I was going to wear this today for the video, and I put it on, and about 3 minutes later I was like, it's driving me crazy because it really makes my lips feel super chapped. I don't like it at all, and the oil doesn't last that long, so you would have to just carry it around and constantly put it on. Also, this one smells like Jolly Ranchers. Watermelon? Yeah, kind of smells like watermelon Jolly Ranchers. This is the Tarte C Surfer Curl Mascara. I was actually a little surprised at how plain the packaging is, but the whole C line is supposed to be more on the natural side. It has sea algae in it. This also has vitamin E in it, and it's supposed to be for your active lifestyle. So they advertise it as being sweat proof. It depends on how much you sweat. I mean, honestly, I've worn it and worked out and didn't have any smudging, but as soon as I put like a little bit of water near it, I mean, it's all just like whoosh. So do not go into this expecting it to be waterproof, and really, yeah, I don't know about smudge proof. For me, it didn't flake or anything like that. Rubbing my eyes, it didn't really smudge until my finger was kind of wet, you know, but if you have oily skin or you're sweating really badly, you know, I don't think that this would hold up to that. As far as the actual curl action, I do think that it curls my lashes. I mean, I love the way that it looks. The wand on this kind of looks like, it just kind of looks mangled a bit. I mean, do you see what I'm talking about? And with the plain packaging, I was like, wow, I don't know. I usually love Tarte mascaras, but I do actually love this. I thought that it went on really nicely. I'm happy with the way that my lashes look. I'm not wearing falsies today, so I could show you guys. You know, I mean, my lashes look long and thick and slightly curled. I mean, you know, they're up at least. They're not sticking straight out or anything. And it washes off so easily. That part I was actually really happy about. If you want something where you don't have to like scrub at your eyes for 20 minutes with a makeup remover, this rinses off with basically just water, which is really nice. And it's supposed to be good for your lashes. So I do actually really like this, and I think that I'll get a lot of use out of it. But as far as being sweat proof and all that, I would not trust that at all. Also, another one of the big complaints that I heard in the reviews was that it dries out quickly, and that when people purchased a second tube, they said that it came more dried out. So that is another thing to be aware of. Other than that, I love Tarte and I love their mascaras. So that is it. That is my box. So I didn't show you the little bag. It's kind of cute. It looks very 80s, summertime 80s, right? Which kind of goes along with the lip smacker Jolly Rancher watermelon flavored things. I don't know, I thought it was kind of cute. Anyway, let me know what you guys got in your boxes. How are you feeling about everything? I'm excited about being able to choose 3 items in my next box. That's exciting. So anyway, I will leave all of the information in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!